Welcome to episode Cook With Me, episode 21, which is one bonus episode. Just in a clean bowl, measure 4 cups of cake flour, and then we're going to measure 3/4 cups of Amasi. But it's going to be, the total amount of it is going to be 1 cup. But for now, start with 3/4 and then add 1/4 cup of water, and then add 2 eggs and add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Stir that in. Sugar is liquid. Ne? Sugar is liquid, so always mix it with your liquid. And I needed to get 125 from this butter, 125 gram from this butter. But because I don't have a functioning scale, my scale is not working properly, I first cut half of 500 gram, and then I cut half of half. Yeah, 500. Yeah, 500. I cut. You guys saw most. Cut 500 gram in half, and then cut one half in half, which will give you 125 gram, and then add it to your flour, rub it in, and add 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt into there, and then stir it in, making sure that everything is well combined. And then you're going to add half a cup of chopped spinach and half a cup of chopped spring onion and 1 cup of shredded cheese, 1 cup of cheddar cheese. Don't use Gouda, it tends to be slightly wet, so cheddar cheese will do for this. We are making savory cheese spinach spring onion scones, but in simple terms, we are making savory scones, which you can have with jam, okay, or with your eggs and all of that. Now, after mixing the dry ingredients, you're now going to mix in your wet ingredients: the eggs, the amasi, the sugar, a little bit of water. Stir that in. It's important for you to add the cheese and the vegetables before adding the wet, so that before adding the wet ingredients, so that the flour can coat it, so that the flour can coat the vegetables, it doesn't sink at the bottom. So you saw there, I ended up adding another 1/4 cup of amasi, and then mix it in, and then I floured my surface a little bit, or slightly medium, not heavily, not because our dough or our batter still have a little bit of flour. Now these ones, because we want them to separate nicely, for us to be able to put something inside, you're going to have to do this step. You can't jump it. This is the step that is important for savory scones. You're going to combine it, turn it into a square, and then cut in half, flatten it again, and then cut in half. Flatten it again, turn into a square or rectangle. Sorry, but a square works way better. Cut it in half again, because we are creating layers. It's scones that you're going to, or savory scones, because majority of the time they have toppings. We cut them in half, then you can top them with anything that you like, with cream, whipped cream, strawberry jam, or cherry filling, or you can do boiled eggs with pickled cucumber. You know what, there's a lot that you can do with it. I enjoy them with cream cheese and jam. That's my favorite, but you can do you. So I do this step for as long as I want, or how many times the amount of time that I want to, whenever, to the point where I feel hore, I'm satisfied. I can see the layers are what I want them to be. Okay. So this will be your choice. Hopefully one day I'll do variety of them in with one dough, so that it makes sense. But I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I haven't made this in years. Yes. I mean it when I say yes. Maybe more than 5 years. I don't know. The sweet one normally goes. Um, not normally goes. I think they are less. You don't need a lot of work, a lot of effort. You don't need to put a lot of effort, and then you're going to roll them in, just the same way that you do with the normal scones, making sure again that you know what, you keep them intact again. Just like this. You are welcome to cut them into squares instead of circles. You can just use your scraper to cut the squares in sizes that you prefer. But I prefer the circle, so I went with the circle. I used a cookie cutter, and you did the normal cutting of the scones. And then we are going to take the excess batter, put it aside. We are going to repeat that step again, the rolling, I mean the cutting in the middle, putting on top, flattening it, and that step we are going to repeat it on that excess batter. After cutting them, you're going to transfer them onto a lined pan, and then you're going to beat one egg with a little bit of water or a little bit of milk, and then you're going to brush them with that egg wash on top. and bake them for 30 to 35 minutes depending on your oven at 180 to 190 degrees, and it will be ready like that. They are absolutely delicious. I hope you try them and let me know how they taste, how they go, and I hope to see you on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching, for always coming back. It means a lot to me. Bye.